I'm here with Coach Thabo as well as Tholiwe Walaza, who is Bayanda, the great mother. And I'm going to start with you, Coach. Perhaps to start and say, how important was it for you to be out in Paris to also just watch this athlete who you've been working with for almost 2 years now reach such a beautiful milestone in his career?
I was also scared to be on that level. So he needed somebody that he trusts, somebody that will comfort him, somebody that will encourage him, somebody that will tell him, you know what, you got this in your back, you have done your homework, let's go for it.
I absolutely love that. And for you, because this is your young son who you've watched in front of your eyes for years, how beautiful a moment was it for you to see him get this opportunity? Because, of course, he went into the team as almost a reserve. And then, of course, we had Benjamin getting injured. How did it feel for you, Ma, ukuthi ubone ingane yakho nje ikwazi ukugijima laphaya ikwazi ukusiza iningizimu Afrika ukuthi ithole i-silver medal?
First, yeah, it's being Kataza, because it's first time on a global stage and he's so very young. But I say that he's so brave. He's so brave. He work hard. He work hard for this. So he's so brave, and I was talking to him almost every day. So being net temper.
And siyazima ukuthi ubayanda akakhulanga ngendlela elula, so ungathi mhlambe abanye abazali bakhuthaza kanjani ekhaya ukuthi bakwazi ukusupporta izingane zabo kulokho abakenza, because abanye abazali bazothi cha akunangane yami ezogijima mina.
Yeah, as a single parent, but it doesn't matter. As a woman, you have a role to play. As long as ungumama, you have a role to play. You are married, you are single, but you have a huge role to play. I can encourage all women out there, as it's Women Month, that don't give up on your children. Anything is possible with God. We've been through a lot, Bayanda, but I see God. Anything is possible. That's what I can say to all women out there.
And we do know, of course, Suguti, you have been through a lot with your son. And Coach, you didn't take on this young man. You coach him. He said to me earlier on, you guys don't always see eye to eye in terms of how you're approaching his training and what he's doing. So how do you actually work through those differences in opinion in terms of what needs to be done in competition and in preparation for competition?
Yeah, you need to understand when you are a coach, you are a father. When you are a male coach, you become a father. And then a father's love is not like a mother's love. So it's a tough love. It's not that you don't see eye to eye. I do what I believe is right for him, but he's a young man, he doesn't understand it. But he's true, we normally fight each and every time, but that's father's love. So it's a tough love. I do it for him. I don't do it for myself. And I can tell you now, the boy is brave. The boy is actually hard work. He will complain, but he will never stop training. He will never back down from training. He always pitch up a training on time and finish his training sessions. It's not easy to go through those training sessions. He knows his body is going to be so, he might vomit, something might happen, but he's brave to be there. So as he told you that we fight, he's actually telling the truth. That's not a lie, but it's from the father's love. That's why we fight.
And I want to talk a little bit more about how, for you, you've always said that you don't just take on any athlete. There has to be some sort of element that makes you drawn to wanting to work with a particular athlete. Talk to me about that relationship that you have with Bayanda.
With Bayanda, when I spoke to Bayanda, I understood that he's the boy that he knows what he's looking for. He believes in himself. And then he really believed that we could work together and help each other. I mean, this is a teamwork. It's not only about me being a coach, but as much as I'm coaching Bayanda, I'm also learning for other athletes that comes after Bayanda, learning through Bayanda. So it's a teamwork. So what I saw on Bayanda was dedication, discipline, and determination when I spoke to him. And as I listened to his story on his upbringing, I saw myself in the young boy, and then I said, you know what? I can work with this boy.
And Ma, I want to talk about happier moments and happier times. Tell me, where were you when you were watching this relay, this 4x100?
At home with my family, is with grandmother, uncles, and cousins.
The whole family.
Yes, yes.
It's a family affair. Okay, and then you see your young boy starting this race for Team South Africa. Tell me what was going through your mind at that moment.
Yeah, I can say, yeah, when he started, the reality kicks now that, I'm so worried. What if can done mistakes? But when the race goes on, now I see that, I've raised a brave star. So even in the finish line, when I say that they won, I just celebrate. When I see Akani coming, no, I was just celebrating. I didn't see the finish.
You just knew it was done. South Africa, Tholiwe Walaza, who is the mother to Ubaya the Great, and of course Coach Thabo, who's been working with Ubaya for almost 2 years now. And that's the note in which we wrap up your sport news for today. I think there's still a lot to come from this youngster. And of course, it's SABC News, and the SABC will continue to bring you these stories. A young man who grew up in a difficult way, but now he is in his success years, and it's only the beginning.